Welcome. It is time to illuminate the path to your true potential. Welcome to my Illuminatis, and to those who are seeing me for the first time. If you want to know what Illuminati is, that is another word for my subscribers. If you would like to be Illuminati, go ahead and subscribe and do your thing if you feel called. My name is Jessica, also known as the Life Illuminator. I am an anointed prophetess, divine angelic healer, and spiritual trailblazer, here to help you connect more with your truth, your peace, the angelic realm, and with God. So this is going to be a channeling from Archangel Michael. This is called automatic writing. I used to do this in an old channel of mine, and I was guided today to stop what I was doing and not go with my plans to deliver a letter from Archangel Michael that's coming through me to all of you. Michael is saying a lot of you who've come across this really need some reassurance and encouragement. And he wants to give you a broader message channeled through me, through writing. There's magic in writing. A lot of this deals with truth that he wants to deliver. Some of you are undergoing very arduous trials and tribulations. You want some answers. You're not sure what your next step is, and you want to not give in to fear, or Michael's encouraging you not to give in to fear at this time, or worry, or stress, or uncertainty. He wants you to know that you have all the power to make your reality happen, but the reality has to be in alignment with God's will. So we'll see what comes through, what Michael would like to say to all of you today. And we're going to start with a little prayer. They want me to light some incense, which I have right here. So we're going to get started. I will say, before we get started, in order to get the full benefit of what Archangel Michael's trying to convey to you, he's also going to give you some of his energetic healing through this reading, to watch it in its entirety so you get the full understanding of what Michael is trying to deliver to you at this time. I will record this as I am writing it. You can skip all the way to the beginning of when I read the letter, okay? You're going to see me write it in real time, and then I'm going to read the letter. I'm also going to channel names, places, maybe birth dates, maybe something that you're wearing right now, other people you're connected to, the color of your shirt, your car, whatever. I'm going to channel those things at the end as well, just to see so that Michael can give you some extra confirmation about some things. That's towards the end of the letter. But again, you can jump to the reading of it. I do highly recommend that you meditate with me as I'm preparing to write this letter. So we're going to light some incense here. If I can see, let me do the flame over here. It's going to be easier for me to see. Okay, we're going to light some incense, and we're going to get either a biblical quote or some divine guidance with a card deck that I have here before we get started. I have already cleared the space. There's a lot of heavy energy here, and I had to spend a lot of time saging the area and all that good stuff. I'm going to put my incense over here. So we're going to get started with this so-called prayer, but we're going to get some messages from this deck here. Keep calm and trust God. This is what Michael really wants you guys to know right now, okay? To kind of embody. So we're going to see what God wants us to focus on at this time. We have two messages. From the fullness of his grace, we have all received one blessing after another. This is the book of John, chapter 1, verse 16. If you feel called to look up this Bible verse, please do so. This is something about what's going on in your life right now. It is a blessing in disguise, okay? We do receive one blessing after another, but usually this ties into us aligning us with the fullness of grace, okay? Not having resentment in our hearts, not having fear, worry, doubt, or bitterness, or anything like that. but also understanding when things don't go according to plan, when things are very challenging, God brings us the problem to create the solution for us. And we have to have the wisdom to see that. So this is one message there. They want me to read the back of it. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. I love this. And look who it is. It's Martin Luther King Jr. This is one of the most brilliant people on the face of the planet. So inspirational, so encouraging. I'm hearing from Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael spoke through Martin Luther King Jr. He was really, really, really backing the King, Dr. King Jr. up during his time he was here, and the purpose he was asked to align himself with, and the messages he wanted to deliver to the world. This is why Dr. Martin Luther King was so powerful and influential in his speeches, is because Michael is telling me that Archangel Michael was speaking through him. They were both very well connected. So remember, I'm saying you don't know where you're headed. You know what the next step is? Here it is. You have to have the faith even when you don't see the whole staircase. We usually know that we're going up a staircase. It's going to lead to somewhere, is it not? Right? Whether it's a spiraling one, whether it's in your home, there's something about some of you have staircases in your homes or something, and maybe that's something relevant, or you're wanting to move into a house that is 2-story, multiple story, or you're moving out of one. But when we're going up the stairs, guys, we don't second guess where we're headed towards, right? If we're going to the 3rd floor of a building or something, we know that the level of the different levels of the staircase are going to take us to that 3rd floor. We know ahead of time, but in this staircase of life, we don't always know where we're headed, but we have to trust that we're heading somewhere. And we have to trust that that staircase, that pathway, that direction, wherever we find it, it's going to lead us to where God needs to be. So the other one is to pray, is to mount on eagle's wings above the clouds and get into the clear heaven where God dwells. This is by Charles H. Spurgeon. I honestly do not know who this person is. If you have any idea who this person is, or you have any insight about this individual's guidance here, please feel free to put in the comments. We have these wings, right? I'm getting very strong angelic energy with this. They're telling me that you are being asked to connect more with the angelic realm to help you to spread your wings far and wide, to help you increase the wingspan of your, not only your wings, but your angelic nature, and to know that you have all this power to rise above challenges, to overcome anything that comes your way, because God has given you that ability. You just have to trust that you have this. Right? And with the clouds, it could be cloud of judgment. It could be clouds bring challenges. They can bring storms. They can bring cloudy days and block out the sun. But even with the clouds, things are still being illuminated. The sun is still behind those clouds. Even with the rain that the clouds bring, the storms that the clouds bring, the change in temperature, the change in environment, that doesn't change God. It's not supposed to change us either. Sometimes we can be affected by the weather. Maybe somebody has sensitivity to weather, like seasonal seasonal depression. If that's you, you're being asked to call upon Archangel Michael for help with this, and Archangel Raphael for healing with that. But that's what misses for somebody. But with these clouds, Michael's giving me this analogy where, well, not analogy, but he's giving me the guidance with regards to what these clouds mean in your life. But we all know at the end of the day, the clouds will break. They will part. And on certain days, there are no clouds in the sky, right? It's completely blue skies. I can see clearly now the rain is gone, right? I can see all obstacles in my way. And you can't be overcome by the obstacles. You can't be overcome by a nebulous day. God is always there, meaning the sun is always there. The angels are always there, okay? Get into the clear heaven where God dwells. God is behind all of these things that we can't see, the obstructions, the blocks, all right? I'm hearing Happy Clouds by, who's that painter? Oh my God. I can't, Bob Ross. Thank you, whoever said it. Bob Ross, right? Happy Clouds, guys. Something with Bob Ross. Maybe you're a painter, maybe you're an artist, who knows. The back of this card is be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. Book of Romans, chapter 12, verse 12. 1212 is a very significant number here for you. If you were seeing 1212, this is confirmation of what Michael is trying to convey to you in this video, these messages, and what we're about to write in this beautiful Tree of Life book right here. But you see how faith is almost everywhere. This is really tying into faith that God will bring about those blessings even when you can't see, even when things are clouded, even when things are just not, it doesn't seem like it's going to be a sunny day. It doesn't seem like there's going to be any hope. But there is hope in everything. You just have to be patient, but be faithful in prayer. What Dr. Martin Luther King said, okay? I didn't know he said this quote. I'm going to put this up somewhere because this is a beautiful, beautiful quote right here, okay? So make sure that with this guidance that we're already starting off with, let it sink in, okay? Let it envelop in you so that you can really feel the fullness of the guidance that's being given to you at this time. Look what's at the bottom of the deck that I had shuffled. If life hands you lemons, keep calm and make lemonade. You can't make it up, guys, because there's something with stuff, obstacles, things getting in your way. There's always a blessing in disguise in everything. Now we are going to turn into doves. Wow, that was different. We're going to start the automatic writing part of this reading. Again, I'm going to channel messages specifically from Archangel Michael. Now, before I start writing, Michael was encouraging all of you to view my Archangel Michael prayer as part of my Angelic Illumination prayer series. I'm going to be doing different prayer meditations on my channel with at least 10 of the archangels, unless that's what they're telling me right now. The next one is in development, so stay tuned for my next angelic prayer video 2 of the prayer series, so that you can really start to align and work with all these archangels, where, I mean, you're going to have some sort of powerhouse of protection and guidance and support if you work with those meditations. So I do recommend, I'll try to link it here or post it as an end screen, to view the 7-minute version, not the short version of my Archangel Michael prayer. Just go to my channel. If I don't link it here, you'll be able to find it easily. I do have a playlist for my angelic prayer series if you want to keep track of those and make a routine of doing all the prayers. If you do that meditation, like before, after you watch this, it's really going to help you connect more with him. And what I'm hearing is that if you do the meditation after you watch this video, Archangel Michael is going to reveal something specific to you that you've been having a hard time seeing. That's for those of you who have the patience to receive, to watch this video, first of all, to have the patience to go through the whole 7-minute, 1-second meditation, prayer meditation, led by Archangel Michael. And it's also telling you to have the patience where you may not get the answer right away after you watch this and do the meditation. It may come to you in your sleep. It may come to you like a minute later, 3 minutes later, 10 minutes, 10 hours, 10 days. But it's going to come. You just need to be patient and trust. But Michael is trying to get you to help you to find what that next step is, or how to overcome that obstacle or that fear or whatever this is for you. So I'm going to connect before I start writing. This is a great time to meditate, to get to center, to call upon Archangel Michael on your own and however way you want to do it. And then I'm going to start writing, and then I will read, and then we'll go through the rest of the reading. Okay, so we're going to do this now. And also, if you get messages from Archangel Michael at this point in the video, I have heard this from the last time I did these readings, these channelings. Some people got almost the same exact message or similar messages that Michael gave to them, and it showed up in my letter. So that may be an incentive for you to really kind of meditate on this, to see if like you're getting similar message to Michael, from Michael in this letter. That's going to be huge confirmation for you. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to get to center, and then I will start writing. Okay, here we go. Oh man, I have to be honest with you guys. It's been a while since I've done these, and these just really take me to whole other levels, and it's almost like a clearing or a cleansing when I do these things, and it's beautiful to be able to have this gift and to share it with all of you. So, as you know, this is not my real handwriting. I write like this. It looks crazy because they speak to me so fast, and I can't humanly write it down as fast as they give me the messages. But here we go. And sometimes I may not be able to read my own writing, but that doesn't matter, because don't worry about getting hung up on whether I can't read it or not. You're just going to have to be patient. Here we go. Michael wants you to know, dear one, it's time to rest. For some of you, this is literal. For others, this is to rest in me and the Lord your God. Do not fear, do not worry, do not hesitate, do not stress, do not lead yourself astray into thinking all is lost, because it isn't. It is now time to connect with me, connect with the angelic realm, God, and your higher self. You are being asked to do this in order for you to release your worries, cares, fears, uncertainties to us. Let us fight and handle the battles that are not yours. You were not created to carry such heavy burdens. Know that you, all of you, are divine children of God. Nothing is impossible. Stop forgetting who you really are and take back your power. It's necessary for you to slow down and recalibrate. You cannot connect with me or the rest of us fully if you cannot sit still, be patient, or live your life in a frenzy. Chaotic energy, low vibrations, and busyness do not work for us. Please understand, this is not to judge you or chastise the way you live your life now. It is to help you understand your energy needs to be grounded, stable, and clear in order for us to work to our highest potential. Your energetic field and its frequency determines how we can best support you. The stronger you become, the brighter your light radiates, the more strong and powerful we become, so we can support you in creating miracles many have never seen. Miracles happen in divine timing and at the highest of frequencies and balance. Archangel Gabriel is also another angel you can call upon for your support. Know in this moment, I and the rest of the angelic realm deliver truth and honesty. We deliver the light of God and the light of truth so you can find and live in the light of truth in your own lives. It is time to be authentic, to speak and live your truth fully. They wanted me to add the word fully there. And that, my dear ones, that is key to connecting fully with God's truth and His will for you. Be honest with yourself and where you are in your journey. Be honest with others. Let others know what you need. Seek help from others too. Those who already walk in truth, those who already live without fear, worry, uncertainty, despair, stress, or judgment. God is the only judge here and the true deliverer of justice. I kind of picked up on the justice card in tarot with this. Some of you may be dealing with legal things, tests, examinations, karma, something like that. May you go in peace to love and serve the Lord in this message, and may this message resonate in the deepest parts of your hearts to allow yourself to be at peace with your truth and how you are now to proceed. You are safe in my blue sapphire light. Proceed with confidence. Your loving angel, Michael. And there we have it. So let's see, Michael, we want to go through with this. Michael's saying this is pretty straightforward. During this part of my previous channelings, I would go into other messages, but God wants me to go straight now into names, numbers, addresses, places, people, things, colors, whatever. So I'm going to start channeling that here. Oh, okay. Funny, because now he doesn't want me to write it down. He wants me to just channel them the way that's coming through. This part of the channeling of the video, it's to kind of connect with those. Whatever comes out of my mouth is something that Michael wants you guys to get signs on or get confirmation. And when I've done these before, I would hit certain things for certain people, and it was they were pretty taken aback by the extra messages that were given, and they fully understood that these messages were for them. So here we go. We have, the word God is coming in. Blue bicycle, blue car, a Honda Civic, a Subaru, could be blue, green, silver, purple. The name Veronica's coming through. Jason, Ilaria, Aurora, Michael, Raphael, Jofiel. Now the angels are coming in. Gabriel, Metatron. I'm seeing a lot of blue ocean, blue bedding, blue sheets, blue eyes, blue something, an ice tray, ashtray, maybe somebody's smoking now or vaping. Your vape is blue. Your favorite color is blue. Something with blue is very, very strong with blue, but Michael is tied to blue, so it makes sense. Let's see. I heard Krista, Kristen, Krishna. There is eagle, dove, buttercup, daffodil, dandelion, Mercaria or Mercari, California, Sausalito, San Francisco, San Diego, Jennifer, Jordan, Josh, JC or JZ. I'm hearing Beyonce. That's hilarious. New York City, Trenton, New Jersey, Hawaii, Honolulu, the Big Island, several cities in Texas, Dallas, Austin, Corpus Christi, Nebraska, Tennessee, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Huntington Beach, the whole state of Florida, Orlando's there, Fort Lauderdale's there, Jacksonville, Tallahassee are there, Georgia, Atlanta, I think it's Macon, Georgia. There's Savannah there. Your name could be Savannah. Angel, but your name may be Angel. Maybe it's a last name. Blue corn chips, tortilla chips. Purple flowers, pink roses, white daffodils. I think I said daffodils already. A red, I'm hearing red Subaru, something with red car, or red interior. Somebody here wears glasses, maybe they're thick frame, maybe it's a blue, green, purple frame. Your vision is poor. And remember, not all of these are going to fit with everybody, so don't try to make it fit for you. If you don't hear your name, if you don't hear anything that resonates with you, this does not mean that it's not your message. You need to trust in your heart. Michael wanted me to interject this and get this clear. Where are you right now is a phrase I heard. Backstreet Boys, All I Have to Give. Well, that's different. It's a song. The Eagles. Oh, wait. I'm hearing California Dreaming by the Mamas and the Papas, I think it is. And Eagles, Hotel California. The strong emphasis of California. Nevada. There's Las Vegas here. There is Sedona. There is Utah. I'm getting someone's eating pizza or is about to have pizza for dinner. You're planning to have pizza this week. If you're hesitating on that, something is like, go ahead and indulge. Don't hold yourself back. You're supposed to treat yourself. A lot of people need you to treat yourself. Somebody eating ice cream or some dessert right now. Somebody needs to start drinking tea as opposed to coffee. Somebody has heart problems. You don't know that you have heart problems. There's prostate cancer. Someone is not taking care of their health. Maybe you know that you have cancer and you're not getting your treatment, or you're not going to the doctor when you're supposed to. You're not taking your medication. God is saying to kind of try to look for more holistic things for medication or for healing, holistic healing. I'm hearing for some of you, brown hair, brown eyes. Some of you have very short hair, whether you're a guy or a girl. It is brown. Some there's dirty blonde hair. Some of you had surgery recently. You're about to have surgery. Please don't do it on the full moon. I'm hearing, look into astrology real quick before you get into surgery. I'm also hearing get a second opinion. Get some guidance from a natural healer, a spiritual teacher, someone who is very well calibrated. If you're sensing the energy of someone who you feel can help you, they make you feel calm, feel at ease. They make you feel like there's peace there. They're highly recommending for you to contact that person, to work with that person, to get healing with that person. I'm also hearing be careful with the healing that you are getting from social media, from Reiki, from people who do healing in person, people who do healing through the phone, people who do healing through Zoom or something. Watch the energies. God, Michael is saying, watch the energies, not only for yourself, but the people around you. Even if you get like a healing or a reading done, or you feel like, oh, I feel great right now. And then hours later or the day next, you feel like you've done a 180 and you've tanked. When people do healing on you, you're not supposed to feel like that right away. That's what Michael is saying to me very strongly. Some of you are watching too many things. You're consuming too much. You're looking for the easy way out. You're looking for a fast fix, and you're not doing the work. The blessings are only going to come to those who have the courage, who have the bravery, and to do the work. That is the truth here. And you're going to have patience. And Michael says this with love, okay? I am the messenger. Do not get caught up on me trying to think that I'm judging you, or to think that I'm berating you or anything like that. I am the messenger. I am the conduit. I am the vessel that is delivering the truth, because I am aligned with my truth, my purpose, and I'm aligned with these angels, and I've done my work to be able to convey these messages to you. So Michael is hoping that these messages really encourage you, inspire you to look within yourself and to be honest with yourself. Like he said in the letter, what is it that you're not doing? What is it that you are doing that is not aligned with who you really are, that is not aligned with God's purpose for you? Do you even know God's purpose for you? Understand that life can be so much easier, even when you go through the challenges, if you just connect. If you pray, if you meditate, if you take time to slow down and connect with nature, and to trust in your divine guidance that you're being given, spiritual growth and ascension is not easy. There's no easy way out. There is no magic pill. There is no magical elixir. The only magical elixir that can make things work for you, where you can fully heal miraculously, is if you find the miraculous magical elixir within yourself. You are the alchemist. You are the chemist who starts to figure out, this works, this doesn't work, this is not who really I am. I'm not assigned with it. I'm not aligned with this anymore. I don't resonate with this anymore. These people aren't my friends anymore. I don't really want to gel with these people. I don't really gel with this job. I'm not going to deal with giving my power away all the time anymore. I need to understand who I am as a divine child of God. And I need to understand that I have more power than I think that I do. Okay? But you have to be the one. It's like the temperance card and tarot. You have to be the one to find your magical elixir. And that means you have to formulate your problems are going to help you determine what your solution is. You write out the variables, okay? What are your variables? What are you going to do to execute the mathematics or whatever it is, the science in it, to understand what that solution is. And a lot of the times that solution will only come to you if you live in your truth, if you follow your truth, and you're being honest with yourself about certain things in your life that are not calibrated, that are making you to live life and in too much indulgence or off balance, or everything you're giving away your peace and you're giving away your joy to things that don't align with you, that don't serve you anymore. And a lot of you know this. And some of you are afraid of what's to come next. Some of you are like, I don't know what's going on, but Michael wants you to understand this magical elixir. When you go through life and you get the support from mentors, teachers who've already been there, done that, who are living those lives that are in alignment with God, you are being asked to go to these people for guidance and for them to help you to get there. You can't learn from someone who hasn't been experiencing the life that you kind of want to live. You can't learn from someone who hasn't gone through those lessons themselves. They were the student at one point, now they're the teacher, but we're still changing the rules between teacher-student, are we not? But you can't expect someone to teach you how to drive a car when they don't know how to drive a car themselves. You cannot expect someone to teach you how to balance yourself on a bike and be confident and not fearful to ride the bike on your own if someone hasn't done that before you. Okay? You want to live a stressless, less chaotic, more healthful life? Who around you lives a life like that? Who around you is actually aligned with those energies? Who around you has no care in the world, who prays, who connects with God, who always sees the silver lining in everything? Someone who does this on a daily basis. I want you to be honest with yourself. Michael's saying be honest with yourself. Who do you know in your life, when they give them lemons, do they make lemonade out of it? Or do they complain? Or do they go to you, you need to fix this? Or do they go to you and say, oh my God, my life is shit and my life is falling apart and this guy hates me and this guy is not answering my phone calls and this job, this and this and I can't pay my bills and oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. My life sucks. That is not in alignment with the angelic realm, nor is it in alignment with God's will for you. If you are around people who are doing that, you are being called to exit out. Okay? It's going to be hard. It's going to be difficult. Listen to me. I have no friends at all. The only people I have in my life, my son, my family, and my partner, that's it. And you know what? I feel so much better for it because I don't have to deal with that bullshit with these people who are no longer going down the path that I'm on already, who don't really understand where I'm coming from, and who are living these chaotic lives. It frees me of that chaotic energy from entering my auric field. And I have been able to experience insane blessings, and I've been able to experience a level of peace and joy I've never had in my entire life. And I don't need friends for that. Now, I know that some new friends will come along the way when God says it's time, but those people are going to be more vibrating at my energetic level. You need people to encourage you, to lift you up, but to challenge you and to call out on your bullshit. The people who cannot do that, they still need some work to do, just like we all have work to do, right? I was there myself, okay? But we need people to really say, hey, yes, this sucks. Yeah, this is a challenge. But you know what? If you have faith, if you have trust, if you pray more, if you go take your meditative walks, if you spend more time in nature, if you slow down, if you take better care of your health, if you really connect with the angels and with God on a daily basis and do what is asked of you, be obedient to what God tells you to do, these challenges, these obstacles, these clouds in your way are not going to block out the sunshine. You will see that it's cloudy, but you will feel and you will know in your divine truth that the sun is still there. It's still shining. You are going to have the brighter days. You're learning to overcome these challenges, and you need people to encourage you that all is not lost, that God can make the impossible possible, but you have to understand that truth for yourself. And you have to be around people who are aligned with that truth too. Okay? That was a hard-ass challenging right there. Challenging? See? Challenge. A lot of you are dealing with challenges. You're up against Goliaths. Challenges make you grow. They make you stronger, more resilient, and they build the perseverance. So when the next Goliath, the bigger Goliath comes up, you're like, God's got this. Every time you run into a problem, you're going to say, God's got this. I'm experiencing some really massive challenge in my life right now. And I'm like, holy shit, what is this? But I said to myself, oh, wait a minute. I recognize this. This is just a bigger Goliath than the other one. I know what to do. I have a freaking slingshot. And that rock in that slingshot is God, right? God tells me, God, how should I proceed? God, what do you want me to do? God tells me do nothing, I do nothing. And God says, go do this, go do that, go pray more, go ask for this, whatever. I do it, and then I leave the rest to God. When I need to call upon Archangel Michael, I do my Archangel meditation that I have on my YouTube channel. I do my own prayers. I make sure I'm calibrated, and I talk to Michael. He gives me whatever instruction he needs to give me, and then I leave it up to him too. And then I go about my day, not worrying about this challenge, not worrying about the timing of it, not worrying about what the hell's going to happen or what's at the top of that staircase. And I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to have fun for the rest of my day, and I'm going to do fun things, and I'm going to be in alignment with my joy and not worry and not stress and not be afraid of the worst case scenario, not be afraid that it's not going to work out, that I'm going to be shit out of luck, or that something really, really destructive is going to happen. The only time that will happen if I don't listen to God, I don't listen to Archangel Michael, I don't follow through with what God wants me to be obedient in, I don't pray, I don't slow down, I don't take care of my health. If I don't take care of those things, that's where things can spiral out of control. And this is the truth Michael is telling you right now that you need to understand. Because life cannot continue this way, and you know it. So before we close out, Michael wants me, again, I pulled this deck in my put in the request now reading. I have a video on that. It's called Put in Your Request Now. If you haven't seen that reading, I highly recommend that you do so. Because this message here ties into the channeled messages in that video. I'll try to link it in the description while I am shuffling. Oh, that card wants to come out. While I'm shuffling, I was going to say, Michael's saying you really have to be honest with yourself, again, with where you are in your journey and what's going on in your life. And you can't play the fool anymore. You can't fake your happiness. You can't pretend anymore, guys. You just can't. And Michael loves you so much, but Michael is the hard ass. Michael is kind of like Saturn. He's the one who tries to kick you, like get you to realize your truth. Hey, man, what's going on here? You want to continue down this path? Or are you going to be the change you wish to see? What are you going to do about it? You have to let go of things. You have to cut people off. You have to change up some things on your purpose or your relationships or your career or your health. I know I had to do a lot of the hard stuff. Listen, guys, it's still weird to these days where I don't have any friends anymore. But look, I have all the people that I need. And I have the greatest partner ever. And I couldn't ask for anything more. But even with the love that I have in my life with my partner, it's just, that was a blessing in disguise. But I had to work fucking hard to get him sent by God into my life to align with that type of love, okay? I had to do the work. I lost a lot. I sacrificed a lot. I went through a lot of heartbreak. I went through a lot of disappointment. I had to let go of so many people and so many things. I had to go through years of financial hardship, but I'm all the better. Because no matter, even with the massive challenge that came my way last week, I'm like, I'm not fucking worried about it. God told me to do certain things. I did them. I said, okay, God, the rest is in your hands. And I live my life like I don't have any Goliath in it at all. Wouldn't you like to live a life like that? This is why God and Archangel Michael was saying, who are you connecting with? Who are you getting guidance from? Who lives a life like that? I don't think there's no person on this planet who wouldn't want to live life like that. Okay? That's the God honest truth. But anyway, here is the final guidance from Michael. Look, you can't fucking make it up on the split. Put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. Time to be creative. Archangel Gabriel's in the letter. If you don't believe me, go rewind it. But if you watched up to this point, you probably should have remembered that Archangel Michael said Gabriel's here to help, to go to Gabriel for help. You need to be authentic in the way that you present yourself, your creative gifts, your talents, your abilities. Okay? Maybe working with someone who's more creative, who does things differently. Creativity also ties to divine truth, guys. And you can't be seeking validation if your creative whatever is not good enough or people are not going to like it. It doesn't freaking matter. You got to do it your way and do the thing that nobody else does. Watch how your life changes when you do this, okay? The other split is you're ready for more. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you have been contemplating. What we were talking about changes, they're just confirming what I've been channeling. And the one that kind of wanted to slide out is this. It's time to play. You're working too hard and worrying about everything. Seek out joyous experiences to bring balance into your life. Enough said. They want me to read that one. Let's see. 17, 40, and 25. Those numbers could be significant for you. Go ahead and listen to your intuition if those numbers resonate with you. If they don't even worry about it. It's time to play. You are working entirely too hard and haven't left yourself any time for enjoyment and fun. This is not sustainable, and it will leave you exhausted and burned out in the long run. This situation simply has to change. You can't make it up. What did I say several minutes ago? What did Michael say? Life cannot continue like this. Carve out time for yourself, even if it's just brief moments here and there for self-care and amusement. Why did he say at the beginning of the letter to rest? To slow down, okay? Block out times in your calendar if you have to, whether it's 20 minutes every day, an afternoon a week, or a few days off each month. Read parts of the book you love or go for a walk somewhere that brings you joy. Find a new show, preferably a comedy, that will allow you to laugh and forget about your obligations for a short time. Better still would be to take a vacation. Just planning where you want to go and what you want to do, even if you don't have the time off or the finances lined up quite yet, would do you a world of good. Spring break is already happening for some people. It's going to happen for others of you. Go do something for spring break. Or if it's not spring break for you, do something. Even if it's a staycation. Even if you just go to like I live in South Florida, right? My partner and I can go to the Keys or something simple. You just need gas money, maybe get lunch there or something, or not even. You don't need money to go do fun things, okay? But for now, today, make time for play in your life. Try to find fun in everything you do, even if it's just a little bit. If life isn't fun, then what's the point of your incarnation? Let it go. Elsa's in here too. See, that is your message. Okay, these are your messages. It's just, I didn't really need these, but Michael said go ahead and pull out this deck. They're just confirming, right? You're ready for more. Okay, now he wants me to read that because this pertains to like a job change for some of you or relocation. So I'm going to read this. You're ready for more. You are in a place of personal power in this moment, even if it may not seem like that to you. What did I say? Michael was saying you're more powerful than you think you are. This is the perfect time for you to make changes in your career or to become self-employed. If you're seeking a promotion or job somewhere else, this is your high five from me that you're in a position to go for it. If you've been wanting to create your own business, create. Do something that you're good at, okay? If you've been wanting to create your own business, the stars have aligned and you are ready. Plan carefully and wisely. Be strategic in how you go about making this transition. This is the moment that you have been waiting for. Move forward with planning for your big change. And what did Michael say? His last sentence, I am lighting up like a Christmas tree in the channeling. Proceed with confidence. Be at peace with your truth and how you are now to proceed. You've gotten the clear, guys. You've gotten the guidance on what you need to do. But the thing is, you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone. You're going to have to do the things that nobody else has done. You're going to have to do something that scares you the most. But guess what? The thing that scares you the most leads you to your greatest blessings and your purpose. Here's your guidance. This is your answer. Just do it like Nike. And with that, I pray you have a wonderful rest of your day. I pray that I illuminated your well-being. Please support this channel. Get this message out to as many people as you can so that they can get their truth. Subscribe to it if you want to get notified when I have my next Archangel Prayer Meditation go out, when these new letters come out, when anything else comes out, my unexpected prophetic messages. I have a feeling another one's coming on soon. If you would like to donate, I have links for donations. If you want to work with me, send me an email and we'll talk about it. Okay? Let's talk through it first. And then my guides, my angels, God will give me guidance on how we can proceed should you need guidance from me. I'm being told this is not to be what I say last time, toot my own horn or to be egotistical, but Michael is saying that for a lot of you, you were led here because I am the teacher for you and to trust in that. But take it back to God. If you've been getting that ping and you're like, how do I contact you, or I should contact you, like referring to me, by all means, don't be afraid to do so. Whatever it is that you're going through, listen to me. I do not judge. I don't. Okay? I can't. That defeats my own purpose. So if you have like a question about something, or like you need a little bit more guidance, like, okay, I got guidance here, but what about this? Send me an email. If you really want genuine mentorship, guidance from me often, send me an email, okay? But I pray that this has really illuminated your well-being, like I said, and that you really receive these messages with open heart and open mind, because the truth needs to be told, and Michael does not fuck around. He does not play, because he loves you that much, all right? Remember, he's not the cherub angel. He's not the frou-frou angel. He's the kick-ass. He is the warrior of light. He is the one who puts his foot on the devil. He's the one who puts the kibosh to the ego, the lower ego, kibosh to fear, kibosh to stress, all that stuff. He wants you to be in the energy like him, where no matter what challenges he deals with, he can overcome them too. So, I don't even know what the closing is. Oh yeah, what is it? I forgot. Anyway, doesn't matter. Blessings to all of you, and God willing, I will see you when God tells me when to record another message. Peace be with you.